and shadows fall. I'll be beside you whenever you call. When worries weigh heavy and fears take flight, I'll be your strength, guiding through the night. And when the days are dark and heavy on your heart, I'll be the voice to guide you through the dim. Strong walls may crumble, but within you've got the spark. Just turn the key, let light dissolve the grim. Did you think you were alone in your feelings? Strike a match, let your inner strength be seen. Welcome to all things serious. In the depths of your despair, where demons roam, I'll be the hand to hold. You're never alone. When storms rage fierce and winds blow strong, I'll be the shelter in your soul where you belong. Welcome to all things serious.
Hello, everybody. How we all doing today? How's everybody doing today? So I see we got Will B. Just call me in. Jenna is in the house. How's everybody doing? So this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I got some things I want to share. Some tips that we can go by this month. I'm doing all right. I just woke up from a nap. So I'm still waking up. Nicole's like, Jenna is in his house. So I had a dear friend send me some tips I want to share with you guys. This live isn't about anything particular. Michelle Johnson, how are you doing? It's just I had a dear friend, Nicole, send me some things, and I want to share them, which I was going through them, and they were very intriguing, and I really liked what they had to say, okay? And I want to thank Nicole for sending them to me. So here are 5 things you can do for your mental health this week. Make a list of 5 things you're grateful for today. Practice positive affirmations. Start a conversation about mental health. Stay hydrated. Take a break from screens. Hashtag Mental Health Month. Hashtag Where to Start. What can we do when it feels like the world is weighing on us? For starters, we can find a support system, set boundaries with technology, get involved in advocacy, and learn healthy coping skills. Find more tools to get started, and I'm going to post a website. Let me see what it says. I'll post the website in chat. Everyone goes through rough periods, so it's important to take care of yourself and have healthy coping skills and stand by to use when times get tough. This is Mental Health Month. To start building your coping toolbox, I am going to post the website in chat. So later on, if you guys want to click on the link, it will help you. What do you say when you're not feeling fine? Not feeling fine. Here are a few alternatives. I'm actually going through some stuff. Today is not my day. I'm feeling some kind of way. Little bit. Lisa, Christina, I hope everybody's doing well. All right, have a good night, Willow. I hope all is well. I'm getting the website for you guys. All right, here's the website that I'm posting. So here's some tips that you don't do when it comes to somebody dealing with mental health. You don't tell them you shouldn't think that way. It can be difficult to have conversations about mental health concerns, and they may have worried about it for some time before talking to you. Don't use the word crazy. Don't tell someone what they should do. Instead, ask what they want you to help them with. Don't assume that they want your advice. Many times people just want someone to listen to them and help them feel less alone. Don't make comparisons. Telling someone it could be worse, minimizing their experience and it invalidates their feelings. Do not don't take on trying to fix all the person's problems. Offer help where appropriate, but do not get into a trap of trying to solve the problem, especially if it seems like a professional should be involved. I totally agree with that. Do do listen, really listen means actively paying attention to the person who is speaking and resisting the urge to talk about personal experiences unless asked. This is hard for everyone, but practice helps. And that's what I do. When I'm talking to somebody, I really listen. I really listen. It's very important to listen. Do ask if they've thought about what they might need to feel better. If they haven't, offer to support, listen, and talk it out with them. If they have support, if they have, support them in the following through with their needs. Do make sure to keep things confidential unless it's, life threatening. Do normalize. Assure the person you're talking to that having a mental health concern is common, and there are lots of resources to help them feel better. Do prepare to follow up. It takes courage for someone to speak up about what is bothering them. Exchange contact information if you do not have it already, and touch bases in a few days to see how the person is feeling and if there's anything you can do to help. You may want to research some resources like websites, hotlines, text lines, and community organizations so you can be prepared to offer them if it seems appropriate. I hope everybody's doing well, but those are the few things I wanted to share. And thank you. Thank you very much for sending me that link, Nicole. Where to start? Things you may have, things you can say when you're not fine. So there's a printout sheet when you go to that website. A simple hello is usually followed by how are you or how have you been? And most of the time the answer is good, fine. But what if you're struggling? Here are some things you can say when you're not okay. If you're not fine, I'm actually going through some stuff. And there are people who actually Sweet and Sleuthy. David. How are you doing, David? Christina. No one said anything against problem solving, David. Problem solving isn't wrong. Problem solving can actually be helpful. I'm just reading chat. So what's everybody's plans this weekend? What are you guys doing tomorrow? Kel, you finally made it. How are you doing, young lady? You can't solve somebody's issue, but working through a problem, you can. You personally can't solve the person's issue. Okay, what it's saying is it says don't take on trying to fix all the person's problems. Offer help where appropriate. Don't get into a trap in trying to solve the problem, especially if it seems like a professional should be involved. Okay, Nana's Dragonfly, welcome. That's good to hear a little bit. I think you were confused, maybe. It's not saying you can help with solutions, but it's saying don't try to fix all their problems. We can figure out solutions that might help the problem. If you hear sound outside like vehicles, it's hot in my studio, so I had to have the window open. So if you hear a motorcycle ride by, I apologize. Once I get the AC put in here, it'll be a little different. Yes, Nana's Dragonfly. Show them love and compassion so they trust you. You're good, David. When are you going to have your awesome office set up? Trusting someone can be very hard. Yes. Trusting someone can be very hard. It's hard to trust. It really is. Especially if you don't know the person. So what are you going to do? You're going to set up a channel. You're going to do a channel, Jason? What kind of channel are you going to do? If you're waiting for your podcast equipment, I'm going to drop the link, and if anybody wants to come up on panel, they can. Okay. I'll be your first guest if you want it, Jason. Bring some traffic over there. I dropped the link. Diane, how you doing? Oh, Lisa won trivia. Yeah, Lisa won trivia. Yep, Lisa won trivia. Nana's Dragonfly, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing a lot better. Kelko, won't you come up on panel? You're more than welcome. Or are you on the road, traveling? I hope you're not driving. So I think what I'm going to do is that's exactly what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. So every day this month, I'm going to do this. Save image. Save image. Yes. Oh, you're in a listening mood tonight a little bit? Kel, you want to come up on panel or are you busy? Or she leave and disappear? Where did everybody go? Jenna, you want to come up on panel? All right, let me go here. Every day this month, I am gonna have these overlays where I'm gonna share them so people can read them and see what they say. Every day. Breeze through the wind. Enjoy having fun with your daughter. Enjoy it. Enjoy the visit with your daughter, Breeze. Enjoy it. I hope you have a blast. Yes, these comments are from what I talked about earlier. If you want to read them, you can read them. You should be able to read them, yes. I'll leave it up so you can read it. Oh, who cares about a little background noise, Jenna? I hope you guys have a blast if you're going to visit family and friends.
How are you?
What's up, young lady? How you doing?
I'm all right.
It's good that you're coming around.
Oh God, I had my YouTube open in the background. I could hear myself talking.
Oh boy.
Not fun. Yeah, a little bit. It was really nice visiting
Yeah,
with you.
it's good that you're doing better.
I'm working on it. Every day is getting better. I'm trying.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Is you work on it and continue to work on it.
And honestly, with it being during this month, it kind of gives me a little bit more positivity with it, you know?
Yep. So, do you and Sweet and Sleuthy want to team up and do the Q&A together?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Because she was thinking about doing it on May 10th.
May 10th. Let me double check my calendar real quick. Make sure I don't have a doctor's appointment. That sounds good.
So,
We'll have to get together and collab our questions.
yeah. She said she was going to cam up.
Yeah, I'm not camming up.
Jenna's like, hell no. I ain't camming up. Hell no. So did she send you a friend request on Discord?
Yeah.
Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. I've been looking forward to this Q&A for a while.
I know you have. I'm sorry
But I
it took
know
so long.
when you disappeared, I'm like, I'd stop talking about it because I knew something was going on.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry it's taken so long.
but
We'll get it done.
yeah. She's like, can I ask personal questions?
Oh, honey. Like all of mine are personal.
I'm like, yeah. Just
You
go
said
ahead.
you said ask anything, so I just put anything down.
I'm an open book.
You better be. I tried to keep it PG.
All right, little bit. If you're trying to keep it PG, it might turn into a excellent.
That's why I said I'm trying to keep it PG.
What's gonna work? Teamwork.
I
I had fun earlier up on Smitty's panel.
missed it today.
Yeah. So Cindy, I don't have a list. Sweet and Sleuthy has a list, and Jenna has a list. They both have a list of questions they're going to ask me on a Q&A, and I don't know the list.
I think I
It,
have about 50.
so it's going to be a long live. Nicole said we're going to find out just how open of a book you are.
Yep. And we're still open for questions to be sent to us too.
So Angel's Live says I have a grudge list.
Yeah, I do too.
DJ Rogue Knox. You know Rogue Knox is the one that did the entrance song for me.
Yeah, I figured she did. It's really good.
She didn't sing the whole song, but she sung with the song.
Yeah.
So the vocals would sound better.
Hmm.
Yes, Cindy, they're questions about me, so you'll get to know me real well.
Send them to me or Sweet and Sleuthy on Discord.
So Sweet and Sleuthy, can you post your email address? Can you post your email address for the Q&A in here in chat, please? Because there's a lot of people who don't know how to use Discord too well. So for those of you who are not on Discord and you don't know how to use Discord, send it to Sweet and Sleuthy, and she's going to post her email address in chat.
Ooh, Jasunki's fixing some cookies.
All right, Jasunki. You were in here last night, weren't you, Jenna? Yeah, this morning.
Was it this morning or last night?
It was this morning.
I can't remember. Yeah,
It was busy. It was jamming out this morning, wasn't it?
it was.
I told you I'd get anywhere 30 plus people in here at 2:30 in the morning.
It's a lot of late nighters.
Yes. Yes.
Usually I'm late night, but my schedule's actually normal right now, so.
There's a reason why a lot of people are not here right now is because true crime is going on right now. But when I go live, true crime ain't happening.
Yeah, true.
So that's why I do two of them. So I'm not competing.
Yeah. Angels.
Hell no, Angels. You're one of my troublemaking mods. You ain't going nowhere, Angels. I gotta reach out to Vipering, see how he's doing.
Yeah, I hope he's doing all right.
I talk to him here and there.
That's good.
I reach out to him. I just sent him a message.
Yeah. I had to reset my whole entire computer again, so I'm trying to set everything back up.
All right, for those of you, Sweet and Sleuthy just dropped her email address. So if you have questions you want to learn about me, send her an email. I am going to be working on an outro song. So when I sign off, I'll have another song thanking people for joining me.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yes, I'll have an intro and an outro to jam out to. So. Okay, thank you, angels. Because I do care about him. He's a good friend. And he's always welcome here. So. I'm just glad you stay in contact with him so you're able to keep us up to date on how he's doing. So. But what would you like to talk about, Jenna?
That
You got
is
anything?
extremely freaking hot in my apartment right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even summertime.
Emilio, are you working right now? Are you at work right now? Just asking for a friend. If not, I will call you after this live if you want me to. Because I keep saying I'll reach out to you, but, my day gets hectic. Just wondering if you're at work. It's extremely hot where you are.
Yes. We got
Is your AC
something-
working?
No.
So your heat doesn't work in the wintertime, and your AC don't work in the summertime. What the F is going on here?
We're fed
All
up.
right, driving to work. All right, I'm going to reply to your email with my phone number. So when you're free to chat, you'll be able to message me. Lil Pitt said,
We need to see proof of life.
we will need to see proof of life.
Does AI count?
So that's funny. That's funny. You can reach out, Jenna, in my Discord, and you have my other info. You can always reach out and talk instead of, I'm not putting this out there too much, instead of being a hermit,
Yeah.
a hermit crab.
Yeah, I'm
Just
trying to
saying.
get rid of the shell.
Yes, you have a lot of people that care about you and love you.
I really appreciate that. That means a lot. It
Yeah,
really
I know
does.
we're not next door to each other where I could stop over and hang out and shoot the shit. But you have people that do care, and I'm pretty sure your significant other cares too.
Yeah. And it's
But it's
also really nice to know others do too, you know.
Yeah, if I didn't care, I wouldn't reach out to you and bother you and pester you if I didn't care.
Uh,
Sent you 1,000,000,000 messages, and it wasn't even worrying about the Q&A. It was more like, "Are you doing
she was just
okay?"
checking on me. Yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciated it.
Nicole said she knows me and Emily are just a message away anytime too.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're good at blowing me up too.
yep, I know. Because when I don't hear from you, I'll ask Nicole or Emily. And then if I don't hear from Emily and Nicole, I'll just go to Smitty's.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, there they are.
just go
They're
down the
hiding.
chain. Just go
They're
down the
hiding.
chain.
I'm like, oh, they're hiding. There they are. So,
A little bit. You can always reach out to me too. Seriously, just shoot me a message. I'm more than likely I'll be up.
I do talk to some people outside of YouTube that are going through things.
Hmm.
At least try to. I got to make a phone call after this live. Um, I'll have a topic tomorrow. I think I'm going to just do, I think he's enjoying his day off. I do. I think he's enjoying his day off. I get a text message. Where did it come from? Mm. Yeah, I haven't seen George. He's usually in unless his daughter has his phone. If his daughter has his phone, he won't be in the live. He usually watches the lives later on to go to sleep sometimes. He'll catch a live or replay. We were hanging out last night. Yeah, he still comes over and plays cribbage. So when you do my new logo, Jenna,
Yeah,
you know where it's going to go?
the screen behind you.
The screen right there.
I love
So,
the blue, how the blue literally matches the light.
yes. And what's crazy is I can change the color to any color I want.
Yeah,
I don't
blue
have the
is
remote.
very calming though.
Yes. I'm still setting up this room during the holidays. I'll have Christmas lights up.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully it'll catch it. I'm hoping I get a better camera by then, like an 8K camera that has
Hmm.
zoom in features,
Yeah.
so I can zoom in and zoom out. Because with an 8K camera, um, you'll be able to see it better.
What do you have now?
I have a 4K camera.
Yeah, I don't know anything about all those, so.
So cribbage, Lil Bit said that's a word I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I play that game quite frequently, cribbage.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
Not many people do. It's a card game. If you're not good at math, it's going to be difficult to play.
8K camera will be able to see your pores.
Yeah, buddy. You'll be able to see how young this face really looks. uh, yeah, but that's what I'm looking for is an 8K webcam. It's not going to be cheap. I know that. And I'm still working on that office chair. I have never played a video game. Wow, what a shame. I used to play video games all the time, and then I started doing this. I have a PS4 that just sits there and collects dust right now. I used to play video games to make the time go by. That used to be where if I was in a bad place mentally, I would turn on the game and start playing it, so it'd become a distraction. But lately, since I've started doing this, it's helped a lot with my mental health. Just talking about it, reaching out to people, conversating, um, just helping people, being an ear. If somebody's going through something, just listen. That's all you can do is just listen.
Yeah, that
So,
helps more than anything, really.
yep. And the new desk I got, it's a wraparound desk.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I can sit over here. I can sit over here. I
Like
could
a
just lean over here.
L shape.
Yep.
Those are nice.
Yes. I was going to have it set up right here. The microphone is not in my way no more. The cords are not in my way anymore.
Yeah, that's true. You can't see the microphone. I didn't notice that till you said something.
No, I don't have a gaming chair. Gaming chairs are too cheap for me. Um,
You want like a good cushiony office chair.
I want the cushiony office chair. I found one on Amazon for $100.
Oh, that's actually cheap
Yeah. Yes.
because they're not very cheap.
So just call me Hen. You remember earlier when you asked the question, Awareness Month? What is that? It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So
Does she have the same one that you're getting?
yeah, it's too big for her.
Is it comfortable though?
Oh yes,
God, send me a link.
it's meant for people who are big and tall. In a squeaky chair. Hell no.
No, don't get a squeaky chair.
So I'm trying to save up. It's hard when you got a lot of bills.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Month too.
So they just throw everything into 1 month. Jeez Louise, they got mental health. Actually, it works. Chronic illness and mental health.
Yep.
They run alongside each other.
And I know there's got to be a Cancer Awareness Month, some type of cancer.
Chronic illness and mental health run side by side with each other. A lot of people don't realize that, but they do.
Yeah, they do. Okay, so May is brain, bladder, and oh wow, melanoma and skin cancer awareness month. My mama had that.
Yeah, I have 2 chairs on there to choose from. Hold on, let me go to my Amazon.
So it's big enough for me to sit in and cross my legs.
Let me go to my list. Oh, it's getting even cheaper.
What is it?
Okay. Well, that one's not cheap. Never mind. Let me get rid of that option. Now I just have one.
Oh, that's great, Sweet and Sleepy.
I just have one up there.
Emilio, yeah, that's a great, really great topic.
So
He said, please consider speaking on dealing with people that are in grief after losing someone.
I actually did a live called Grief and Loss. David says, I have no awareness month that applies to me.
I'm sure there's one.
Yes. I could do another live. I can. I could do another live. It'll help. It'll help.
That's something I'm very familiar with.
I don't mind covering it again.
I can help you if you want me to.
I don't mind talking about grief and loss all over again.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Nicole.
I could get people up on panel and we could talk about it.
Yeah. Get a group
Because
of us.
when I talked about it, grief and loss, I just did it myself. I didn't have anybody on panel to share their experience.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have multiple experiences to be shared.
Yes.
That'd be good.
So I'd love to do a panel discussion about grief and loss. I really would.
That would be good.
I know it will, Rogue. So when I talk about it, I'll let you know ahead of time. What's MND?
Um,
I used to work in a cemetery funeral home. The Honoring Pave Awareness Month. There we go. We got a month for you. We'll create a month for you. Mark Klein, how you doing? Good seeing you here. Welcome
oh,
back.
I think MLD is ALS.
MND.
Hmm.
MND.
Is ALS.
Okay. Oh,
The motor neuron disease.
okay. Yeah, Emilio. Let me know your days off. When you have days off, I'll have you come up on panel. I'll get you to come up on panel. I'll have Jenna up on panel. I'll have Sweet and Sleuthy up on panel. And we'll just have an open discussion about grief and loss. Open discussion.
Get my tissues ready for that one.
I'm sorry to hear that, Hen.
Yeah, it's a real tough disease. Really, really tough. I'm sorry about that.
I wonder who's going to do the ice bath challenge
What do you mean?
for ALS Awareness Month.
Oh,
I'll do it, and then I'll challenge a couple of people, other people to do it.
shoot. Challenge me because of how freaking hot it is in this daggum apartment. I'd be glad to.
Yeah, but you got to cam up and do it.
I wouldn't even care. It'd be an ice bath.
Bratty little me, how you doing?
That's a good outlook, Ken.
So I am gonna when it next month comes, I am gonna do the ice bath challenge, not the ice bath. I'm not gonna jump in a tub full of ice water. The ice bucket challenge. Hopefully, when that time comes, the bucket don't fall on top of me.
Did it last time?
No, but that's what I'm afraid of. That's gonna be a heavy bucket. But I'll cam up. I'll get a video of it, and I'll issue a challenge to a couple of people on YouTube. I'll shout you out, Jenna.
Okay. Emilio, I can 100% relate to that situation. That is a very, very special type of loss and type of grief. I can definitely relate to you on that.
All right, just call me Hen. I'm gonna recreate that challenge, and I'm gonna call you out. Just call me Hen, and then you're gonna have to do it. I'm gonna recreate that fad. Man,
Losing my fur baby was one of the hardest things I had to ever deal with. She was my child.
but that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna email Emilio with my phone number to reach out to me. You know what? I'm gonna do this right now, so you'll have my number. It'll be easier just to do it. Give me just a second. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Emilio Awareness Day.
Huh?
Emilio Awareness Day. Somewhere in his month.
All right, Emilio. She got a text message. Hen.
Hello, Hen.
How you doing, Jenny?
Rogue Knox. Yes, Michelle. I'll also do call-in shows. I will do a call-in show.
Was that on the grief one that she wants to call in show?
Yeah. Yes.
I think every one of us is at an age that we've probably all suffered grief of some sort at some time in our lives. I don't think there's anyone here that hasn't.
Yes.
We're all of that slightly older age.
There's definitely different levels of grief
Yes.
for different things.
Absolutely. A loss of a pet can be as heartbreaking as the loss of a child.
Yeah.
For some people, I've been lucky never to lose any of my children. Thank whatever
Yeah, that's a blessing.
is kept them alive, because I don't know how they've stayed alive. They stupid things, stupid things. You know, you go, why? How are you still alive? How have you not walked in front of a car because you're so joking where you're going?
Oh
You know?
my goodness.
Anyone else have a child like that? Just mine? You know, how did you not kill yourself when you jumped off that?
Hold on, careful words.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about
The KY.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about.
I know.
Yeah, you are fine. Yeah, I don't think you need to worry about that.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, I'm reassuring you. You don't need to worry about that.
When they jumped out of it.
I mean, my oldest did a lot of skateboarding when he was a teenager, and he would do stupid things like skateboard off the top of a roof of something.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, how are you? He hit himself over the head with a guitar for fun. You know, this is my eldest child.
Is he a wrestler?
No. He was at work at the time, Eddie.
What the hell?
He was just being an idiot. He had his guitar at work with him, so for some reason, I don't know why. And I get a phone call, Mum, I'm in A&E. And I'm like, what have you done? I hit myself over the head with a guitar, and I'm like, why did you do that? Because I was bored. Okay.
Because I was
I'll be there in a little while. Yeah, literally. He was just showing off being an idiot. And this is what I'm saying. I don't know how my kids have survived. They were in their mid to late 20s, both of them now. And they've survived. And I am so surprised. My youngest child he lived in the land of the fairies. He had his own world and his own imagination. And he would daydream while he's walking. And he would step out in front of the cars so many times, but he's still alive. So I'm very proud that my kids have reached adulthood without, and made it. They made it.
All right, Lisa. Take care.
Goodbye, Lisa. Take care. She works too hard, does Lisa? Did you know that?
Yeah, she does.
So, a little bit says, sounds like my oldest son. He's 34 and still, yeah. So,
acts like Jim Carrey.
Just like, oh my God, you are nutters. I love them to pieces, but the amount of heart attacks I've had because of them, well, not literally heart attacks, but
yeah.
If my mom knew half the shit I did when I was younger,
the problem
she would have had a heart attack like 5-10 times.
Oh, same.
The problem is my kids are too open with me and they tell me everything they do. And I'm like, I don't want to know. If I don't know, it don't hurt me.
Like, Mom, you know what I did today? I jumped off of a 2-story roof and landed on a couple of tables with somebody laying across the table. That's what I did today.
Oh, Nicole's got a very good point.
Yes, I can understand that, Nicole. I completely understand that. But you've also got to remember that she's doing what she can do, and you're doing what you can do, and you're making her life as good as possible while she's here.
Every new little thing she does is a new milestone for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Herself.
I will tell you this: if there should be a Mother Appreciation Day,
yes,
I would dedicate that day to Nicole.
Nicole is a wonderful mother. I will say that. Very wonderful.
But any mother dealing with children with special needs, I'm like I say, I brought up 2 kids of my own, but they didn't have special needs. Well, I might have, but never diagnosed. Because that's the thing, is getting diagnosed. But it was hard work. But when you've got someone with severe special needs that will need you for the rest of their life,
It's pure dedication.
It's a difficult. I mean, it's difficult bringing up kids anyway, but with someone with kids with severe special needs, it's even more difficult. But it can also be a blessing, I believe, from the parents I've spoken to that have kids with special needs. They see it as a blessing. So,
Yep.
right. So
But
yeah,
Nicole gives literally over like 500,000 million %. You know, she's just wonderful. I don't know how she does it, but she is amazing.
Yeah. Well, she just said we pave our own paths for sure, but it's not all doom and gloom at all. I've learned to appreciate things so much more because of her. Just those times that hit extra hard. I understand completely. I was like, Mum, I just dropped acid. And she'd be like, oh, David, don't be. Okay. So Pavey's like my eldest then. Yeah. Yeah. He's told me all about the things he's experimented in that way as well. And I'm like, oh, how are you still alive? But he is, and he's doing well, and he's just got himself a new job, and
That's awesome to hear.
yeah, about bloody time.
About time I can pay you back what he owes you.
Exactly. He lost his the job before Christmas. I've been waiting I loaned him money back then, and I've been waiting since then for him to pay me back. But yeah. But we love our children. We make sacrifices for them because that's what we do as parents. Not all parents do, but the majority of us do. And some parents say it's not a sacrifice. I'm like, but it is. I personally feel I sacrifice a lot for my kids because they were my priority. And I think that's what a lot of parents feel is their priority is their children, whether they're little angels or little fuckers, they're still your priority. And mine were the second. They're never little angels. Jen, have you got children? Oh, she's on mute.
No, she don't have any children.
Okay. So those that do have children, are you one of them parents that when someone comes telling you that your kid's got up to something mischievous, are you one of the ones that says, oh, my little angel would never do that? Or are you one of the ones that goes, oi, get here, what the hell have you been up to? Because I was the second parent. What have you done now? And I'd get their side of the story before I decided whether they needed punishment or not. Nicole says, I don't see what I do as anything great or overachieving. I'm a mum and I've had to learn to accommodate her needs, just the same as most other parents do. Yeah, I understand, Nicole.
Keyword most.
Angel says, oh, Hen just called me her little angel. No, I bloody didn't.
The Snooper has entered chat. April Tobin has entered chat.
And hello, April. And I said, Hen, I was the first until I learned better. Oh, yeah. I knew my kids were little fuckers. I've never denied it. But I would also get their side of things before I decided what their punishment was, because sometimes they weren't the one at fault. Because they knew that kids knew that they'd get into trouble if they went grassing them up, they'd come and grass them up for things they hadn't done. You know what I mean? Because they were little fuckers. My kids and their kids. So you're going to do the ice bucket challenge, are you, Eddie?
Yes, and I'm going to issue you a challenge. I'm going to issue Jenna a challenge, and I'm going to issue a couple of other people a challenge.
Well, make sure you're fully recovered before you do that. You don't want to be putting yourself into shock just after you had an operation.
Well, the thing is I'll find out. So the 20th, I go in for May 20th, I go for the MRI.
Yeah.
And then after the MRI, I go back and see the doctor. The doctor said it'll be one or two things.
Mm-hmm.
Surgery, or you're just going to have to deal with it for the rest of your life.
Right.
So he's going to tell me if surgery will help or if it won't help.
I have my MRI in June, I think, and I get
Yeah.
the same answer that you get.
Pave, you are absolutely correct. And adults can be, I would change the word from little to big because they're adults. But yes, absolutely, they can be big fuckers. I tell you what, my kids are still driving me insane to this day, and they are fully grown adults. But humans in general. And actually, it was adults that came knocking on my door, telling me that my kids had done things that they hadn't done.
Hello, Miranda Lee. How are you doing?
Emilio can't scared of MRIs. I think claustrophobia probably Emilio, because it's a very claustrophobic experience, isn't it? Do have an MRI?
Every time I have an MRI, I get them to put like a little rag over my eyes.
Yeah.
And that calms you a lot. A lot more than you think it would. It makes it feel like it goes by faster too.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it like being blindfolded, you can't. It's blocking out a sense.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're not overpowered by all your other senses. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Well, that's how I am. Like
yeah,
a lot of the sensory stuff. So eliminating a lot of that with that over my eyes helps a lot.
I wait for us to take drugs to calm her when she has an open MRI. And to have an open MRI, yeah. Thank you, the snooper. I don't think that's true about me, but the other two are fucking fabulous, glamorous, and
Had his tongue twisted.
I couldn't think of the right word to use.
Yes, because I can't handle compliments. So everybody come flooding
no, don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, it really. You know that. You know how people say, you've got like if you feel a spirit fire, you get like shivers down your spine. Well, that's how I feel with compliments. It's like, oh God, stop it. Ooh.
Like a chalkboard.
Yeah. It's horrible feeling.
Makes me feel awkward.
No, I literally, I my whole body shudders.
Yeah.
Oh, can't do it. I need to get used to it though. I really do, but I can't. I really do struggle. I always have done. Probably because I spent most of my formative years not being complimented.
Thank you, Snooper.
So.
And stunning in Jenna.
There's symbols there. I'm not sure. Oh, is that flowers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't see it. I don't know.
Yeah. Sending
oh my God.
What college classes, Emilio? What college classes is Emilio doing? I think when I see the name Emilio, I think of Emilio Estevez. No, no one else think of Emilio Estevez when I see that name? No?
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know who Emilio Estevez is? Are you
No.
young? How old are you, Jenna?
I am 28.
Yes, she's young. Eddie, you know who Emilio Estevez is?
Yes, I know who Emilio
Thank
Estevez
you.
is.
Oh,
But I suck at names, so I know faces.
you'll know his brother. You'll definitely know his brother. His brother's very famous. They both are, actually. But his brother's more recently famous.
Who's his brother?
April says I can't remember names. Eddie, would you like to explain who Emilio Estevez is as well?
Emilio Estevez is an actor.
Yeah.
He played in the movie. Have you ever seen the movie The Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
He's played in the movie The Breakfast Club. He's played in the movie The Mighty Ducks.
But
He's also related to Charlie Sheen.
There you go.
Oh,
That's his famous brother.
okay.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. So you've heard of Charlie Sheen. You know
Yeah.
who Charlie Sheen is. Well, Emilio Estevez is his brother.
Okay.
And they both started out in films together. They did.
Okay, so Emilio Cruz is the professor.
Oh.
I'm teaching 3 classes in the fall, and all are full.
Mm.
All classes are full.
What does he teach?
What do you teach, Emilio, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm registered.
I think he did say something about he works with disabled, not disabled. I won't use that. Children with challenges. No, that's not. What's the politically correct word for it now?
Yeah, Emilio Estevez is Cuban. Emilio Cruz is Puerto Rican.
Oh. Yeah, he works with children with autism and other intellectual disabilities. He says those are kids are like my own. I love them and care for them. There you go. So, is Emilio Estevez? Oh, his mum was Cuban, wasn't she?
Yes.
Because his father wasn't. Although, if I'm right, Estevez is actually his father's real name, not his mother's real name. I always thought it was his mother's real name, but Estevez is his father's real name. So he took on his father's real name, where his brother took on his father's acting name. Did you know that?
Y'all have great memories.
Yeah, because Martin Sheen, his real name is Ramon Antonio Carraro Estevez.
Yeah. Yeah. So Charlie is really Charlie Estevez, but he uses Charlie Sheen because Martin Sheen used Sheen, whereas his brother Emilio used Estevez.
Emilio teaches humanities 101.
Oh, and valuing diversity. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. April did not know that.
Yes.
I only found that out recently because I thought Emilio took on his mother's surname. Yes, the Mighty Duckster. The Mighty Duckster. Have you ever seen the Mighty Ducks, Jenna?
Yes, I've seen the Mighty Ducks.
I've seen it a long time ago. I can't really remember it.
Yeah, again, she's too young. It was from our era. It's from our era.
But my memory sucks. So.
It makes me feel old when I talk to youngsters that are the same age as my kids. Do you know what I mean? You're a little bit older than my kids, I think. No, hang on. What year were you born?
95.
Same year as my eldest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I think he'll be 28 in July, I believe.
Yeah, I had to count when you asked me.
No, he'll be 29 in July, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
So October I'll be 29.
Yeah. I could start calling him middle-aged in a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
When I turned 35, my kids told me, well, he told me I was middle-aged. I'm like, I'm not middle-aged. 35 is not middle-aged. He goes, Mum, how old do you expect to live till? He goes, and he goes, see, middle-aged. I'm like, thanks. Thanks.
All right, Bratty Little Me. Thank you for stopping by.
Hi, Bratty.
Yeah, it's almost time for me to end this. It's getting to be that time.
Good night, Bratty. Oh, who won the quiz yesterday?
Lisa,
Congratulations, Lisa.
she dominated with 18 points out of 30.
Wow.
I was still chatting behind scenes. That's why I wasn't here. But I would have lost anyway. It was music. I don't do music.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it up this time. I'm not just going to do music categories. I'm going to mix it up with a little bit of history, music, and movies next time I do it.
I have to say, I love how Hen says my name. What, Bratty? Bratty. Bratty little me.
Well, I'm
he's
going
criminal
to
justice.
hop off here and fix my supper.
All right, good talking to you, Hen and Jenna.
And
I'm glad you
hopefully,
both came up on panel.
maybe I'll be awake tonight once you're otherwise. But I'll talk to you later.
All right,
Jenna.
Jenna.
All right, bye, everybody.
And thank you for coming up.
No problem, thank you.
And you know you're always welcome.
Pavey's he's shocked that Sufi didn't win.
So thank you, Emilio, for the compliment.
What?
Emilio said great panel.
Oh, thank you, Emilio. Them two are awesome. I don't know about me. They're okay though. I mean, they're okay.
Henna, Jenna, and Henna.
No, don't ship us. Don't ship us. I get a lot of that elsewhere. Anyway, TJ will get jealous.
Yes, Henna.
Oh, thank you, Emilio. I don't, but hey ho. Anyway, I'll let you end the show. You try and end the show and I'm just carrying on. Oh, look, Brackett's just come in. Hello, Brackett. Hi, Brackett. He's ending the show now. Too late.
It's such a darling. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. For those of you who are still awake, I will see you at 2:30 in the morning. And with that being said, all things serious is out, friends.
Good night.